We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Polar Bears. The Polar Bears continue one of the longest winning streaks in baseball history as they hunt for win number 19. Next. Woodrow Epperson, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
And the pitch. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Batting second.
So coming to the plate, Carmine Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Torres is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Epperson, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in a team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
Still a warm one tonight, 87 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So now to the plate, John Fairley. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
3-2 pitch. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Freddie Hammer gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Fabio Koufax. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The 1-1 home to third. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the left fielder, Popper.
Digging in now, Shmuel Foppert, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Into the box, Connor hits, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Lamont Mishmerheisen, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Chipper Bonser would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike three. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0. So striding forward now, Kyle Tucker. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Kyle Tucker.
First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's popped up. Hits. Backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
That is it. The shortstop, Nate McCauley.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nate McCauley, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
To 2-2 now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box now, Bobby Fink, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Phillies down in order. They still trail 1-0. So striding in, Chipper Bonser, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Chipper Bonser.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Misses, ball 2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. To the plate now, DeVore Haddig, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting center, the center fielder, Gregory Pitts.
Stepping up to the plate, Gregory Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Baines is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in, Thad Baines. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch. Baines, 33 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chased it in the dirt. Lukrensky gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out. Stepping into the box, Julian Ramirez, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high, he barehands it in time. Digging in, Cito Cato. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. Now batting, Gaylord Lukrensky.
The catcher, Gaylord Lukrensky.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1.
Ball inside.
Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Into the box now, John Pitts, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Ball 2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he lays off for ball 1. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. All even at 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in, Lucas Graves back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
In now, Carmine Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping in now, John Fairley. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Tucker flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. As a look, now the pitch.
That's outside.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Fairley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now to the plate, Connor Pitts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, Connor Pitts.
He's set, and the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Lamont Mishmerheisen, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Line drive, fair ball down the line. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Chipper Bonzer, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. As a look, now the pitch, and it's fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. At the plate, DeVore Tadig as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw. Again a throw, and the fans don't like this at all. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Runner back standing. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 3-2 now.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Baines is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Gregory Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Bonser is off at first with 2 away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it.
Striding in once again, Gaylord Lakrensky comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full. Syracuse is out in front 2-0. Leading off the inning, Nate McCauley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Foppert is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The right fielder, number 9.
Stepping in, Bobby Fink. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Fastball well outside. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now in the box, Thad Baines. First offering on its way. Windup and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping into the box, John Pitts. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Ready once again, Fabio Koufax. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with one away. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. They're second of the ballgame so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Digging in once again, Shmuel Foppert. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's up there.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
Koufax leads off first with one away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fink is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in, Connor Pitts has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
And it's fouled away. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So stepping in, Julian Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Settling in now, Sito Cato. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Lucas Graves. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Lamont Mishmerheisen.
He's set. Here it comes. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Sharp ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now back.
Ready now. Chipper Bonser. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Ball 1.
1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
1 out, nobody on. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Baines will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. Standing in, DeVore Padding. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Carmine Torres. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
3-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a good take there is off man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Into the box now, John Fairley. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here. These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Behind 0-2 now. Strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
2-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that's over. 3-1.
Now 3-1.
And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at 1st and 2nd and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
At the plate, Nate McCauley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Inside and low, 2-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Hit out towards second. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Bobby Fink, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here comes the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Three and 0 now.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
The 3-0 is taken for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Shot toward right center. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th. And it's hard not to look past getting to that last out. But D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
Timothy Abercrombie trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And he fouls this one off. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. One and 2. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Syracuse is on top 2-1. Aaron Estes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Coming to the plate now, Gregory Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Pulled toward right center field. Fink moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now back.
Ready for another chance? Gaylord Lekrensky. First delivery to him on the way. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And that one got a piece of him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Fabio Koufax. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
That's wide. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
3-1 to him now. Leprensky over at second. Hits is over at first with one away. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Shmuel Foppert will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Belt kicks and deals.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Fouled off. Bases are loaded with only one out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
There's the 2-1 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Javier Castro takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Plate now, Connor hits as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Four runs here in this half inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Castro tossed a little over 85 innings so far, and with an ERA in the 5s has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Still only 1 out in the inning. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Chipper Bonser, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Change up low, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Julian Ramirez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-1 home. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Koufax stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now back.
Ready for another shot now. Sito Cato. First pitch on its way. Now the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now back.
Striding into the box, Lucas Graves 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. Mishmerheisen has got it, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Devore Haddig. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
In now, Gregory Pitts. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Weak grounder down the line at third. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2.
Count is full.
Gaylord Lukrensky is on deck. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, catcher, Gaylord.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 15, Adrian Cabrera.
Gaylord Lukrensky will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Back in standing. And another throw over, and the runner back. Set to deliver on 2-1. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Pitts stands at first with 1 out. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Pitts rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Into the box, John Pitts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, 38th home run of the season for him, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
So now to the plate, Fabio Koufax, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the making.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup. So now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Digging in and looking for more, Shmuel Foppert has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two and 0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Alberto Mosquera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Connor Pitts, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Two balls and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. So a full count now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
At the plate, Lamont Mishmerheisen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Mishmerheisen brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
3 runs already home here. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-1 home. To short, hit hard.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils, and they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. So next to the plate for the Phils, Carmine Torres starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, John Fairley.
Now at the plate, John Fairley, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The bat, number 7.
Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
At the plate now, Nate McCauley batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Philly down to their last strike. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Philadelphia, good night.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Polar Bears win for the 96th time, most in the division. Woodrow Epperson earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Freddie Hammer pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Timothy Abercrombie turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
He left. He left.